Hey everyone, David here, and today I want to share my top 10 movies of 2020. It hasn't been a great year for the film industry, but we got a few good movies. Feel free to comment below and leave your lists. Let's begin. At number 10, I got Pixar's Onward. This was the last film I watched in theaters before the pandemic hit, and all our lives would be different. It was really an enjoyable film with two brothers wanting to bring their dad back to life to spend one last day with him. The film isn't the best from Pixar, but let's face it, they really set a high bar for themselves. At number 9, I got Borat II. While the movie is really funny at times, some jokes don't work as well as others. Newcomer Maria Bakalova is a great new addition and adds some heart to the film, with a father bonding with his estranged daughter. Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves return to the roles that made them famous in my number 8 film, Bill and Ted Face the Music, where now we see them still trying to figure out that song that will unite the world, but this time with the help of their daughters, played by Samara Weaving and Bridget Lundy Payne. The movie stays true to the first two films in its fun, dumb, time-traveling antics. Definitely a movie for those that have fond memories of the originals. Christopher Nolan's Tenet is number 7 on my list. I'll admit I was really looking forward to this movie before the pandemic hit, but with Christopher Nolan really pushing for this to go to theaters despite the complicated situations the theaters are in, it really did put a sour taste in my mouth before seeing it. Despite that, the movie is the kind of movie you expect from Christopher Nolan, with some great action and visuals and storytelling. The movie can be hard to follow at times and might require a couple of more viewings after the first watch. Birds of Prey is number 6 on my list. If you told me at the beginning of the year that I'd enjoy Birds of Prey over Wonder Woman 1984, I think you're crazy. But it's true, this was the only superhero movie to make my top 10. While Suicide Squad was disappointing, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn was a joy to watch. Huntress and Black Canary are nice new additions, and Ewan McGregor is a blast to watch as Black Mask. At number 5, I have The Invisible Man. I'm not usually a fan of horror movies, but this was one that was really exciting. A new fresh take on a classic Hollywood monster. If this is the way Universal wants to take their classic monster movies, sign me up. The King of Stratton Island is number 4 on my list. I wasn't a huge fan of Pete Davidson before this, but this movie probably turned me around. The film is funny, but also has a lot of heart. Marissa Tomei and Bill Burr are also great in the film. Mulan is number 3 on my list. As a fan of most of these live-action adaptations, Mulan was one of my most anticipated for 2020. Sure, the film changes a bit from the original animated film, which is still one of the all-time greats from Disney animation. The film still keeps the core of the story about a girl who disguises herself as a man to take the place of her age-old father. There are plenty of references to the original animated film, but I'll admit I still wish they added Mushu and a few of the songs. At number 2 is The Trial of the Chicago 7, directed by Aaron Sorkin and starring an all-star cast such as Eddie Redmayne, Sacha Baron Cohen, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Frank Langella, and Mark Rylance. The movie is a courtroom drama with 7 people put on trial with various charges surrounding a protest in 1968. The film easily resonates with the times, and Mark Rylance's performance is terrific. This list began with a Pixar movie, and now it's going to end with a Pixar movie. Pixars Soul is my favorite movie of 2020. The movie follows Joe, voiced by Jamie Foxx, who lost his passion for music and is transported out of his body after he dies, and must find his way back to Earth with the help of 22, an infant soul voiced by Tina Fey. Let's just say there's more to this film than what I'm giving you. I consider Pixar to be one of the greatest animated studios, and this movie is one that I would point to for proof. It's smart, intellectual, and I'll even argue that the movie is speaking more to adults than it is to kids. Yes, kids will love this movie too, but the subject matter at hand will speak more to adults on a whole different level. And yes, like most Pixar movies, be sure to have a few tissues nearby. So, that's my list, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, take care.